turkey gravy is so easy. All you need is the drippings that we got out of the turkey and flour. That's it, 1/4 cup of flour. So the turkey's out of the oven and we're gonna set it to rest on this cutting board for at least half an hour. And while it's resting, we're gonna make the gravy. Don't worry, the turkey's not gonna get cold. I've had times when the turkey was out of the oven for 2 hours and it was still hot when we ate it. So the next thing we need to do is we need to pour all of the turkey drippings, the chicken broth, and all the vegetables out into this bowl, and we're gonna strain it because we don't need the vegetables anymore. The first thing that I did is I let all of the drippings settle down, and as you can see there's more fat on the top, and we're going to skim the fat off, and we need 1/4 cup of fat, and that is going to be what we're going to use for the gravy. If your turkey was very lean or you're using a wild turkey, you might not have enough fat, in which case you would just add more butter. In total you need 1/4 cup of fat. So we're just going to skim it right off the top, and it's very easy to do. And if you have a gravy separator, now would be a good time to use it, but I don't have one, so this is what I'm going to do, and it's actually really easy to do. If you tilt your spoon a little bit, the fat will just roll in by itself. So I'm just going to pour the fat portion of the drippings into the saucepan that I'm going to be using, and then I'm going to pour the rest of it in here. So you need only 1/4 of a cup of the fat, and if you have more than that you can just discard it. So for the rest of the drippings I'm just going to pour it into the measuring cup, and I also need 2 cups. So see, I don't have enough drippings, so I'm just going to add more broth, and I'm using vegetable broth, but you can use chicken broth, vegetable, whatever. So just pour enough so that it would be 2 cups. There we go. So I have a pot of mashed potatoes going in the back that's almost done. And now I'm gonna just heat up the fat in this medium saucepan. And then when the fat is hot, I'm going to just dump all the flour in. And like I said, there's 1/4 cup of flour and 1/4 cup of fat, so it's equal portions. So if you want to make more gravy, make 1/2 cup of fat drippings, 1/2 cup of flour. So it's very easy to make more if you want to. I have 1/4 cup of the fat drippings heating up here, and now I'm just going to dump the flour, also 1/4 cup, in here, and I'm just gonna whisk it up. And you're just going to whisk until it's all smooth. And my heat is on medium-low heat. You just want to get all of the flour clumps out. And you're cooking the flour so you don't have like a raw flour taste in the gravy. Look, just like that. And now we're going to pour the drippings and the extra broth right in here, and I'm whisking kind of slowly as I'm pouring it in. Just keep whisking, and when it's all smooth, just let it thicken up a little bit. So all you basically have to wait for is for it to start bubbling and get thickened. So as you can see, it's nice and thick, but not too thick. See? And it'll thicken up a little as it stands, so keep that in mind. And if it does get too thick, you can always add a little more broth. Honestly, if you use this method, it's not very likely that you're gonna get lumps in your gravy. But if you do, it's not a big deal at all. It's a very simple fix. Get a bowl, get a fine mesh sieve like this, and just pour your gravy right through. And you're gonna get lump-free gravy. See, I mean, mine didn't really have any lumps, but I mean, it's gonna be perfect gravy. As simple as that, we have lump-free, perfectly smooth, but most importantly, absolutely delicious, packed with flavor turkey gravy. So let's see how it is. I can already smell how good it is. Wow. I can definitely taste the turkey, and then all those vegetables, the celery, the carrots, the garlic, the onions, all the herbs. It's so delicious. And now you can have it at your Thanksgiving dinner too. It was so simple, right? And you can get the recipe with all the instructions and ingredient amounts on olgasflavorfactory.com. I'll have the instructions down below. And don't forget to check out the turkey video as well.